folks. Okay, pre-workout down. Now we have a little bit of time. We're not going to leave out until about 9 o'clock. So we got a lot of time to do things we want to do. So I'm going to sit and get some reading done. After some reading, we'll get some stretching. I got a little bit of research on the subject I got to get done. I got a little bit of, I got an assignment that has to be in tonight. So, actually, no, not tonight. Tomorrow night, my bad. But slept pretty good. Slept pretty well. I used the Calm app and I put a 10-hour timer on, so it plays like whatever I want. So that pretty much keeps me calm at night. Not Calm app. Insight timer. My bad. So with that being said, going to get some reading done. Probably knock that assignment out first. Then we'll get into other things. Good morning. We're about to start the stretching part. We're going to get the stretch in. It's about 7:51 now, so by the time we're done, it'll be 8. I'm going to go ahead and throw some of my bedding into the laundry after. And by that point, it'll be time to go out. Now, I wanted to show you this email right here. This is from my dietitian, so I checked in with her after 75 Hard ended, gave her my new numbers of my weight and everything like that, and she came up with, because of my increased step count, I can have between 30, just to maintain where I'm at now, between 31 to 3,400 calories just to support my current weight, which is kind of gangster. But I'm not going to eat that much but here's what she also did say. Never go below 2,200 calories, which is what we've been doing, is way below 2,200. So we got to find a way to bump ourselves up. So here's where we come in at this point. 2 things. I think Body for Life, we are going to eat somewhere in the median between the 22 and 2,900 calories. We're going to eat somewhere in between there. I think I'm going to stay 2,600 a day as long as my activity is up there to do it. I will try to stay somewhere. So I know it goes athlete, highly active, moderately active, lightly active, sedentary. One of the reasons why I do gain a lot of weight at some points isn't because of what I eat. You guys see I don't really eat a lot of junk. Occasionally I will, like Popeyes or something like that, onion rings. But it's mostly because, during the winter time, I slow down considerably, but I'm still eating up here. So my thing is, I gotta kind of bring that down from high active or even moderately active, just to moderately active, because then that'll help me out. But even then, if I eat sedentary, I should still be okay, because I will still be getting some activity in. It's just it won't be as much as the summer months, so that should really help. But this is the thing I say. I think I said this a lot in 75 Hard. I'm going to repeat myself. Do not, if there's an influencer or someone else that you follow and you see how they eat, don't try to eat like them just because you think it's going to work for you. My dietitian, the reason things work for me is because whenever I do these things, whenever I do anything, I send her over. Of course, she has my height, she has my new weight, but she also has a lot of my readings from my scale or from the BIA, that machine that you step on and it sends the stuff through you, even though it's not really that accurate. Hell, sometimes these scales aren't that accurate either, but it at least gives her a ballpark figure of where I'm at: body fat, lean mass, muscle, body water. And then she could take all that and she could see some of my averages, because I do send her averages from my Fitbit stuff. So she could take all that information and then make something specifically for me. Whereas you might be 6'2" as well, 289 pounds as well, but because maybe you are more body fat, less body water, more muscle, less whatever, you may need something different. And because you need something different than what I need, it may not work. It may kind of work, but maybe not. Who knows? It's like this. If I tried to eat like Brian Shaw, which I did, I'm going to put on a lot of fat. Whereas you notice this time last year, where I did eat a lot better, I was a lot bigger. But then again, I also did have more muscle on me as well. Whereas now I got a little bit less muscle. I look a lot leaner, but I still got this to get rid of. So we're going to handle that with Body for Life. Anyway, now that we're done with all that, I'm only saying that to say this. If you're watching what I'm doing and you're saying, I'm going to do exactly what he's doing, don't. Get your own dietitian. Get your own primary care physician. Get your own dietitian. Get your own coach. And I always say it like this because I say it myself in my own practice. Only take advice from people who actually have something to lose if they give you bad advice. And the reason I say that is because as a real estate professional, if you're my client, I give you bad advice, I do the wrong thing, you can actually go to my state board and file a complaint. And if they see damages, I can be sued. I have something to lose, so I have to give you the best advice. Some of these people online, they have nothing to lose. They're going to tell you to do things that have nothing to do with you, that you should not even be trying to do because you are not at that level. And when you get injured, sucks to suck. So, like I say, only take advice from people who actually have something to lose from giving you bad advice. And so that's why I say, get your own primary care physician. Get your own dietitian. Get people who actually put eyes on you. You know, who actually can pull your charts, who can draw your blood, who can actually see if there is something wrong. Because trust me when I say this, there's a lot of people who are worthless online, who don't know shit about health and fitness. Listen, health and fitness. So sometimes they go hand in hand. When there's that happy little medium, then they go two different ways. Anyway, give me like 5 minutes. We'll get into the stretch. All right, let's try somebody new. We're going to try High Desert Yogi. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay.
Welcome to the seated stretch, where we are going to
take
a brief break
like
from
about
work,
all these people,
or just sneak in a little bit of yoga.
They have very nice
if
workout areas.
My name is Heather, and let's all get started by scooting up onto the edge of our seat. Feet grounded into the floor,
all right,
if you can reach, and interlace both hands together. Open up the palms and send them forward and then up. Inhale. And exhale, lean to the right.
Oh, lean to the right.
Inhale back to center. And exhale to the left. Inhale, take it back to center. And then just bring your palms to the back of your head. One more inhale first. And then exhale, dip the chin in. Back of the neck long. Just to get a neck stretch in.
That does feel
Bring
good.
your head back up. Release the hands and just bring them right behind your back to interlace them again. You can even try interlacing with the opposite finger on top this time. Great for the brain as well. And bring both hands to one side of your waist. So let's bring them to the left side first.
I'm on the right side.
And then tilt the head to the left. And then bring both fists, both hands to the right side of the waist this
left
time.
side.
Tilt the head to the right. Come back up, keep those hands interlaced, and let's roll back the shoulders, open up through the chest, maybe even slightly look up. Fists come down, and then if you would like to fold forward, fold forward. Inhale to come up. Release the hands from one another. You can shake out the wrists a little bit and even open and close the fists a few times. And then bring the right knee into the chest. Flex through that foot. Toss it over the left knee. From here, inhale, send both hands up high to the sky. And exhale, bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Left hand comes to the back of your chair and twist. And come forward, release, knee back into the chest first. And then bring it down. Let's just switch. So bring the left knee into the chest this time.
We're doing this a little backwards,
but that's okay. Foot, cross it over the right knee. And both hands come up once more. Inhale. And exhale. Twist to the right. Left hand to the inside of the left sole. Right hand.
We're doing this a little backwards, but I'm curious.
Untwist, come forward, into the chest, and then release. Extend one leg out and then the other, just shaking everything out. And then find a moment of stillness before you end your practice, your mini practice. Hands can come to thighs or in the lap. And close the eyes for a moment. Take a quick seated shavasana. Maybe take 3 deep breaths by yourself before you just jump right back into your day. Thank you so much, as always, for practicing with me. Have a wonderful one, and namaste.
That was pretty cool. All right, before we get out here, I'm gonna go throw this in the washing machine. My sheets come next. You know what? There is somebody I want to really highlight. She hasn't made videos in a long time for some reason. You know what? I'll show you after I throw this stuff in the wash machine.
I'm a little bit scared.
Okay, no clue why it's not focusing.
Channel and then a video for my channel as well, so I'm super excited about that. But we are going to get some breakfast.
Okay, let's see if we can make it focus real quick. Okay, focus right there. Stephanie Buttermore. She is the fiance of
Alright guys, so I got an egg white omelet. It's called
Jeff
the dry
Nippert.
athlete omelet, but I got an extra egg
Go
white.
follow
so,
her channel.
You know, I'm hungry.
Really
And then I
dope,
got
really
fruit
awesome.
And some fresh salsa, and this is dry wheat toast. So gonna
She
enjoy
makes
that.
well, she hasn't made anything in a while. It's been a few years since she's actually made any content, but I'm really enjoying her stuff. Hi Jeff. Anyway, getting ready to head out for the walk now. Let's go. Ugh. You know what? I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm gonna miss so many people out here when it's time to go. You know, just compliment after compliment. You know, you doing your thing, keep doing your thing. You know, people saw how big I was at the beginning, and now they looking at me like, man, you know, you got motivation. It's discipline, people. It's actually discipline. I said this during 75 Hard. You know, there's a lot of discipline that comes with it. There's days I don't want to do this. There's a lot of days I don't want to do this. But here's the truth of the matter. If I don't come out and do it, I'm going to go right back to where I was. So it's a discipline thing. But really, to be totally honest with you, anyone that's ever gave me a compliment while I'm doing this, thank you so much. It means a lot. You have no clue how many days I kept going because of people like you. Hold on 1 second. Hey, come on out here, bruh. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead, keep it moving. We got about another 8,000 steps to go. So I will holler at y'all in like 20 minutes. One more thing I want to talk about, and it is, don't let, when you do lose the weight, when you get to wherever your goal weight is, whenever you get to whatever the end game is for you, don't get a big head. And what I mean by that is, don't let compliments and all that create a false sense of ego for you. You still got a ways to go. You still got things you can improve on. Keep improving. Stay humble. Don't become that friend who loses weight and now all of a sudden you become Tony Little. I actually like Tony Little, aka Kurt Hennig if Kurt Hennig was just into fitness. Rest in peace, Mr. Perfect. Don't be that guy or that gal, you know, the one that loses weight and now you just walk around telling everyone else to lose weight. Don't do that. I call that angry vigilante. Anyway, whatever. So we are going to keep walking and then we're going to go take a shower. I'm going to throw this and this black shirt in the wash machine because they both really need it. Even though this doesn't smell the way it usually smells when I don't wear anything under it, I could still use a little bit of a refresh on it. I'll probably start wearing the blue one tomorrow. Anyway, let's finish up. We're not going to get all 12,500 steps right now because we still got a lot of walking to do for the rest of the day. But let's just go ahead and get this done and then we'll get home, get a shower, let everything charge up, then we'll leave out for the day. Alright, so we're going to break with tradition. I'm not home right now, but we're going to go ahead and break our fast. So what I did was I got a Diet Coke, but I also got a Dunkin' Donut pumpkin spice donut. That do look good, don't it? It looks real good. It's a cake donut. Cake donuts are disgusting. That's actually really good. So now that we broke the fast, I got my donut. I'm happy. This will count towards the calories. That's actually really good. Now, I do need to go grocery shopping in a little bit. So I gotta do my volunteer work, then I do my shopping. Then we'll go do other stuff. But I don't have to volunteer for about another hour. I do my 4 hours, and then I get to do my shopping as well. I did 4 hours last week as well. Actually, no, I did 8 hours last week. It was a long week last week. But I got my donut. That's all I care about. So anyway, I'm going to finish this up. We're going to get home, let everything charge for about an hour. Then we'll go do our volunteer work. Last lap, and then we're going to go ahead and get home. Like I said, I do got a little bit of time before I got to go do my volunteering. Now, here's the big thing. If you're gonna take little treats, make sure you're moving enough so it doesn't hurt you. And like I said, I think it was yesterday I said it. It probably was this morning I said it. It was never the fact that you take the treat. It's the fact that I wasn't moving after the treat. And that's what would always get me. Like, for example, I would eat Voodoo Donuts whenever I was in Portland. And there's nothing wrong with Voodoo Donuts if you're moving enough after you eat them in order to burn that off. Or if you're in a deficit. Or if you're only eating 1 or 2 at a time. But I would order like a box of 8, eat all of them, then eat a whole box of crumble cookie, then eat a 4-piece from Popeyes, and then, you know, go to a gym twice a week and think that was going to do something. It doesn't. Now, I don't want you to get a bad relationship with food either and think when you have a little treat, you got to come out here and kill yourself. Or I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. You got to come out here and just, you know, work every ounce of it off until, or, you know, every calorie off. No, listen, if you're in a caloric deficit, you're going to be okay. But, like I say, a small treat here and there isn't going to hurt you. And the other thing is, if you step on the scale and you see maybe you gain a pound or 2, it's not always fat. Sometimes it's, you know, it's water, it's sodium. Your body could be doing a lot of things. So don't always step on that scale and think, oh no, I gained 2 pounds. I'm getting fat. No. Your body is probably, like you've seen it with me quite a few times. I wake up in the morning and I'm one weight. I come out here, get my walk in, and then I'm a total different weight after the workout, which is most times lower. Only a couple times it's higher. Anyway, now that I do got my new calories, we're never going to try that whole 1695 again. We're never going to do that again. That's, as my dietitian told me, that's very dangerous. You know, now, if I was very inactive, yes. But to maintain 285, we need to go up in calories. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Anyway, time to get home. Like I say, we're going to throw this in the shower. We're going to throw this undershirt in the shower. Not shower. In the washer. And I'm going to get in the shower. By that time, it should be about 2:30. And it'll be time to go do some fun stuff. I love it. I love volunteer work. It's, you know what? It's one of the things that's really gotten me through and helped me with social anxiety. So we're going to keep it going. Cleaned up. Looking halfway decent. Halfway, I should say. But I got a goal for 2027. And it's kind of an ambitious goal. I don't know if I'm going to hit this, but a goal is a goal, so we're going to do a goal. You ready? In 2027, I want to be a Gymshark sponsored athlete. I hear everyone laughing right now. I hear the mosquitoes laughing when I said that. But you know what? Here's the deal. 2027, I want to be a Gymshark athlete. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you got to dream big. Nobody else is going to see it. But when it happens, everyone's going to be like, damn, I can't believe you did that. I don't know if that one can even happen. I don't know. Then again, I see some of the people that's with Gymshark. I might have a chance. I mean, look at these. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I'm natural. The only time I'm not natural is after eating Popeye's chicken. So I might not get a chance. But I tell you what, why don't everybody go tag Gymshark and say, hey, we want this guy. Holy shit, I'm getting ate alive already. I just took a shower. I want everybody to go to Gymshark and say, hey, we want this guy to be a sponsored athlete. Even though I'm not really an athlete. Okay, let me get off here because I'm getting ate right now. We're home. About to get some reliving the war in. So what I did was I made 2 scrambled eggs and a quesadilla, which I accidentally dropped on the floor, but because I know I just mopped. And I don't see any furry stuff in here. It's probably cool by the... Oh, I did it.
Hey yo soldiers, welcome back to Reliving the War and welcome to the 30th of October 2000. This week was in Boston, Mass, while Night was in Irvine, California.
I didn't get the...
We're one night removed from Halloween Havoc 2000.
Didn't get everything down, but I do got a peach.
Tonight though, they promised to shake things up with a newly appointed CEO. The CEO is going to get revealed later.
So what I'm going to do is...
Yeah, hold on to your hats, ladies and gents. On
Gonna eat.
SmackDown this past week, someone who wasn't Rikishi attacked Steve Austin. The bloody Stone Cold then went to the ring
And then I'm gonna
beat him up. And so we've got another mystery on our hands.
watch some Reliving the War.
Rikishi working with, and who has it in for Stone Cold? Austin faces
We'll get back to you.
inside a steel cage, and we've also got another look on this, and I thought it was nice. But he looks aggressive Nash while remaining in Team Canada.
Okay. Got all my water right here. Let's get this off of me. Got some of my linen. Man, I should have been home all day because I didn't get anything done. But 1844. Let's get all this stuff off.
Then Kevin decided to grab a microphone mid-match and talk about how high-flying moves are stupid and how no one ever won a bar fight by launching himself.
Alright, so last thing we're going to eat today is not actually peanut butter. It's one of these things I kind of stole from work, from volunteer work. Nature Valley biscuit with peanut butter. I love the fact they put peanut butter on there twice. So this is one serving, 190 calories, 22 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber, 4 grams of protein. Yeah, these things do not keep anybody full. This is what it looks like. Probably what it sounds like when doves cry too. This is decent. So today, I actually feel really good. And I mean, really good. Like, wow. I know. This should end all my water for the day. Anyway, something about today. That donut felt really good. I loved it. Another thing, I know, actually I had a friend ask me this. What within the goal is it about getting sponsored by Gymshark? Would make it worth it. To which my reply is, if they were one of these companies that just sponsors anybody, and it didn't matter what your background was, it wouldn't feel special. It's a long shot. They really don't sponsor a whole lot of people. They don't just roll out the red carpet for just anybody online. So it would be possibly getting a sponsorship that would tell me I'm on the right track. And I love the idea of, hey, if you get in at Gymshark, you made it. You reached the pinnacle of goals. You know, because trust me, if they were any of these other companies, anyone and everyone would get a sponsorship. So it's kind of like the unobtainable goal. Anyway, last little bite.
Alrighty guys, so we got the good. We are going to have the hot this one first while it's still hot, and then we'll go ahead and go home and have the rest from there. We are amateurs because we did not get napkins.
I've now sweated my ass off.
First bite of the day.
I'll do it. See you tomorrow.
So good. Quick 10.